can see right there's the signal. It's red, but it will turn green because it's usually just what happens. Or yellow, I think? I don't know. I haven't looked very close at it before, to be honest.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, we'll be riding the SEPTA Market Frankfurt line, or at least the eastern half, up to about 11th Street Station, because I had something to do, and also because the eastern half of the Market Frankfurt line is like a very different beast than the western half. As you can see, we're currently at Frankfurt Transportation Center, waiting. Or at least I am, because you're just watching a YouTube video, but still, you get what I mean. I hope. This is the rest of the train. People are getting on. Those are the tracks, etc. There's a lot of scratched on words on that window as well. And well, let's get on with it. With the magic of editing, we're currently leaving Frankfurt Transportation Center, going eastbound. I am at the very front seat, as you could obviously tell, and the train is already rattling. Oh my.
I'm gonna have to lower the volume on this.
Yeah, I agree with me from back then. I'm me from voiceover. There are a lot of people talking. Yeah, that's the parking garage for Jefferson Hospital at Frankfurt. Loud train noises. Very loud train noises. Or rattling, a lot of really old buildings because this is Frankfurt. And then we stop. I wonder why. Could it be we're at Arid Transportation Center? Yes, we literally just are. The train just waits to load passengers. There's a bunch of passengers talking in the background. And there's Arid right there. All of its lack of glory. There's a side view of a bunch of really old buildings there. A lot of graffiti as well. And we're just passing by right now. Church. More rattling. More and more and more rattling. Church Street Station. Oh, there's another train just sitting at the station. There are people talking in the background, but like, there are a lot of people on the train. So like, yeah. Jump cut for some reason because I stopped recording. I don't even remember why I did, but I did. Side view of Frankfurt Creek. And we're entering. Well, we're on Kensington Avenue now, if you didn't already know Erie Torresdale Station. Sometimes some of these Market Frankfurt line trains will just have a lot of the wrong stop messages playing while you're just riding on the train. So, like, for example, at this stop it would say that you were at 8th Street Station. And this is just a common occurrence nowadays. I don't know why it is, but sometimes some of the train drivers will try to fix it by, like, as I was saying before the train screamed, some of the train drivers will try to fix it by playing all the announcements at once. This is kind of funny, and I kind of wish it happened here, but it didn't. It's alright. Passing by a lot of abandoned factories and things like that. And a bridge. More specifically, the bridge over right near, well, once used to be called Frankfurt Junction, and still the junction technically is. The station's gone. Station. It did focus right.
I'm just hoping this focus is right. Honestly.
Ooh, track view. A lot of row homes, shops on Kensington Ave. I think by this point, my hands started to get tired of holding the phone for this long. Because I use a phone to record instead of an actual camera. A lot of times. It works well enough. Allegheny Station. Right under here is the site of the famous intersection Kensington and Allegheny, also known by many as K&A. That's a especially loud train scream. I sometimes like to make jokes at Huntington that the wheels of the train tracks or whatever on this line are actually the screams of the damned from another dimension. I don't know what I was doing with the camera here. At all. I just don't. Somerset Station. I've I'll be honest, I have literally never actually gotten off the train at this station before at any moment in my life, but I've heard horror stories. But I think a lot of people have heard horror stories at this specific station. They're very common. This one, Huntington and Allegheny. Also Tioga too. They're all the worst for it. Doors are closing. Also, again, passengers in the background are talking either to each other or on the phone. I don't know if it caught the entire thing, but like, if you're a close listener, in the background a lot of times you can just hear a specific conversation two people are having. I don't think it caught it. Also, I really like this specific bridge. I always liked it. Every time I passed through it when I was younger, taking this train, I always thought it was really cool. Just like how all the steel girders and everything were designed in that specific way. See? Huntington Station. That is Huntington Station. If you can't tell, a lot of the people who know about the Market Frankfurt line know that almost all of the overhead stations are designed very similarly. But if you don't, I think you would have gotten the hint by this point. Most of them are designed the same way. It's more the scenery that's interesting than anything. Because, in all honesty, this specific train route is very scenic, but like in the urban way, and that's why I love it so much, even though I don't love the occasional times when I have to avoid many different things on the floor or on the seats that should not be on the floor or on the seats. That train squeal you just heard, in person, was so much louder. I do not like listening to it. It hurts my ears. And yeah, that's a turn, and here we are at your Dolphin Station. I think that the specific turn is like the most scenic part of the eastern half, in my opinion. You can just tell where the scratches on the windows are. See, I zoomed out to show you them really well. Or like not really zoomed out as much as took my camera directly off the window. In all honesty, this is... Oh, that's the floor furniture building, or whatever. Back to what I was saying, though, in all honesty, this is probably like the worst way to make this video. Or like one of the worst, because of everything that's just been scratched onto the window. Usually though, the windows on these trains do get very dirty very quickly, but like, that one is especially bad, and I think I've gotten it like more than once, like this specific like train. I don't know if I could call it locomotive or not. Like, to be honest, despite the fact that I've been rail fanning since I was like 12. I also don't know very much about trains at the same time. Yeah, I'm an odd person. I think this is Berks Station. Well, yeah, it's Berks. Another train. Roars past. I think there's like some sort of barrel factory thing at the barrel store. Those are very common past. Especially back when this area was full of industrial things. You can see some of the newer construction that's been popping up in this area more recently. I have very mixed feelings about it. Some of it actually looks kind of nice, and then some of it looks not nice. Like, there's Gerard Station, but that building in the right-hand corner, a bit in the background now, is an example of a building that I think does not look very nice. But right before that, when we passed by a little, like, brown building or whatever, like, the weird balcony things, I think that one looked nicer. I guess. Ooh, Spring Garden Street Station. You'll see something, if you don't know about the L, you'll see something interesting happen. That's I-95. And yeah, we are right in the middle of 95. If you're driving up or down 95, you can usually see the trains go past. When I was a child and my parents would drive past, I always thought it was really cool whenever we would see a train go past. See, there's Spring Garden Station. It is right on 95. Kind of like a weird advertisement, but also I don't know how much I like it either at the same time. I have very mixed feelings about it being right in the middle of the highway. And, this is the last overhead station on the eastern half. After this one, we start to go underground. So, enjoy the scenery while it lasts. There isn't going to be any. At least not until you get to the western half, which isn't in this video. The video, like I said, ends at 11th Street. More specifically, it just randomly cuts off at 11th Street Station. Because, I forgot to realize that it would probably be a better transition to show myself walking out of the train before ending the video, rather than just stopping the video right there and then. And yeah, there's daylight, and then we go into the tunnel for the subway part. And This is also the camera quality gets much worse, and what you can just tell just how dirty the windows get. To be honest, I've seen dirtier windows on Market Frankfurt line trains. This one's middle of the road for cleanliness, which says something because it is not clean at all. Second Street Station. Most of the station's subway portion looks somewhat like this. Actually, no, not exactly. A couple of them look more depressing, but you get the point. This stop is for Penn's Landing Station. Trains. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Penn's Landing. There's like a bus loop there, and a bunch of bus routes that go from there. The bus and the subway stop is right nearby. That part is all designed relatively well. Oh, you can see the scratches. Also, sorry if I get very loud and my mic is very sensitive. This is 5th Street Station, which is very well designed, specifically because it's at Independence Hall. So it's all fancy. Look at how, and this is more review of the train for a second. Like, again, more view. Just like the train number. Now we're at 8th Street, which has connections to the Broadridge Spur and Patco, and a bunch of other bus lines. And I'm not talking about the ones that already go down Market, but I'm pretty sure, like, the 47 connects here. Wait, does the 47 go down 8th? I think it goes down 8th. Also, the 47M ends somewhere close by. That was not me coughing. I don't think it's in the video, but the station's this is very depressing. Anyways, we're at 11th Street Station. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time.